How does elephant meat taste?
It tastes nice.
Really? Here we are at the Zambezi with Master Brusman on our kayaking tour.
Yeah, it's a beautiful experience to start that. Everyone was pretty intimidated by the rapids in the beginning, but it takes a few days, and after a while you realize how good natured it is. I'd say, you know, it's the rapids are big and intimidating, and you have to work your way down. The first day you have to scout, you have to get out and deal with the sheer power of the river. But after a few days you start enjoying it. This time we like on day 3 we started paddling from rapid number 1, which is it's quite a pushy rapid, but we usually don't run that one. We have to ferry across, and that's usually when everyone realizes what the river does. It's pretty powerful, and a lot of people spend a couple of tries to get across this current, and it's basically the first move you have to make. There's quite a few big holes on the river, and all of them, you know, it's fun to the water is really warm. So it's fun to paddle into some big holes and get worked in. And it's something you wouldn't do in the Alps, so you wouldn't do it in most rivers in Europe. You wouldn't even go near any hole that looks like any on these rivers here, or on the Zambezi. So yeah, it's a pretty special experience, because it's friendly. It's pool drop. You know, you have huge lakes below the rapids, so if anything happens, if someone swims, you can collect everything, get out, get to the side and say hi to the occasional crocodile.
Years ago, I watched the first video of the Zambezi, and then I really thought, wow, it would be amazing to come here and to kayak the Zambezi, and it turned out to be true. And I'm just happy and very amazed to be here. It's not only the kayaking which is making this trip so exciting, it's everything. It's the African culture, the Zambian culture, it's the people here who are so greatly friendly. It's amazing.
Man, oh man, guys, so nice to have you here. Welcome. Fantastic area which you live in, as you can see. We had a little bit of rain, it's turning green already. And very soon, everything will be overgrown. And that is when you find the situation where in the morning, it happened once that the little lizard was walking through the bush. And on its way, he found the baboon sitting in the tree on top. And he said, "Morning, baboon." And the baboon said, "Morning, lizard." So he said, "What are you doing up there?" He says, "I'm smoking marijuana, come and join me." So the lizard said, "What is that?" He says, "Come, I'll show you." So the lizard climbs up the tree, and he gets up there, and he takes the cigarette from the baboon, and he says, no. Sorry, I don't like this. It makes me thirsty. So the baboon said, well, if it makes you thirsty, go down to the river and drink some water. So now the lizard climbs down the tree, goes down to the river, starts drinking water. As he starts drinking, the crocodile comes out from the water. And he says, lizard, why are you drinking water so early in the morning? What is wrong here? What have you done? He says, no, man, I've been smoking marijuana with baboon in the tree, and I'm thirsty. Crocodile said, what? Is that guy smoking that stuff? Let me go and talk to him. So the crocodile climbs out. He walks up to the tree. He comes there. He says, baboon, what are you doing up there? Now the baboon looks down. He says, wow, lizard, how much water did you drink?
I like the boss because he's fun and he's funny. You know that. Yeah, he's fun and he's Mr. Fun and he's funny. You know, he likes joking, all those kind of jokes. So
Yeah, we're staying in a really special place, right on the top of the gorge, at the takeout at number 17. The lodge here couldn't be better. It's still got that rustical African feeling to it, and the restaurant is really nice. So when we get back for the end of the day, there's always a really nice meal after we've obviously had 1 or 2 beers.
After 5 days of paddling, we went to Botswana. There we visited the Chobe National Park in the northern Kalahari. The Chobe River attracts thousands of elephants, buffalo and kudus during the dry season, and this is the time to see these animals on the floodplain. The trip continued directly on the river, and we observed hippos and crocodiles in their natural habitats. That night we slept at the campground inside the park. It was an amazing night, full of sounds of African wildlife. But the morning came and drove away our fears. The campfire was on and the breakfast ready.
Yeah, because I certainly saw 2 eyes last night when I got up.
You saw 2 eyes?
Yes.
Impala is not looking at you. You know, it might just stand there and grass.
The next day we were back to the mighty Zambezi and the rapids. Although this place is a paradise for water sports and nature, it's endangered by ongoing dam construction project. What locals think about it?
This thing has been going on for a very long time. You know, I came to Zambia 25 years ago, and looking for land, I walked down the gorge for 2 weeks and 20 kilometers. And I passed that area where the dam is supposed to be built. And in those days, in 1994, April 1994, on the Zimbabwean side was already 3 buildings and a road. Now the buildings are not there anymore today. I don't know what happened to them. And in those days, people told me that they are planning to build a dam there. That is 25 years ago. In the meantime, talks happened, everything carried on, nothing was done. A while ago they started building a road that way, but they didn't complete it as well. And then we had a meeting once in town with all the people in the area, the local people, the villagers, the chiefs, everybody was there. And the people that was pro building this dam had a lot of stories, but they couldn't prove anything about what and when. They could put up signs on the road, yes, and they could build a road to a certain extent, but not the whole way. And it stopped again. Now, in that meeting, I personally stood up and I told them, I think that you are wasting your time. We have got 360 days of sunshine in Zambia, in this part of the world, not only Zambia. We can rather go for solar. Let's do solar. The sun is shining in any case. The technology is there. Let's do that. Instead of demolishing this river with the wildlife that's there, with the fish that's there, with the birds nesting. I've got just in this corner, I've got 9 different species of birds nesting here. That will be the end of it if they build this dam. But fortunately, the economy won't allow it. There is no money for building that dam. So therefore, I don't think we should worry whatsoever. The technology is moving towards solar. We've got enough sunshine, we've got enough of that, we can boost it like you can't believe. True.
The last days, every one of us had the same homesick feelings for Africa. One day, we will be back.